Hello, everyone. On time. Record breaking. Let's sort this inventory out while we let some people funnel in. So what am I using at the moment? Well, obviously the service pistol. How does it sound? Oh, it's okay. It doesn't sound that quiet now. Right. How are we all? Oh no, I need to see the weapons I'm using. Caliburn can go, combat laser. Kind of want to try it out. See if it's any good. Floater gas grenade. Oh yes. Hereticus Fairy. A detailed mace. The weighs 43, mind you. 43. Nah, I ain't carrying that. Too heavy. Vintage submachine gun. We'll keep the 2-shot. We'll keep the thin blue line. Get rid of... Actually, we'll keep you. So I'm pretty sure I'm carrying a lot of 5mm. Nah, never mind. Not enough to really justify it. We'll keep the crude launcher, though. So either we have the automatic submachine gun or we have this. Okay, I'm happy with that. Arthur's outfit. Nah, we'll throw it in. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. I've 100% did Lego Batman and have no idea what to play now. Well, King, do I have an endless game suggestion for you, sir? A game made of blocks so you can do anything in. No, sir. Service rifle, yep. Ammo. Did I? Oh no, I'm carrying the service revolver. We'll see if we can upgrade it. How much 455 do I have? Hey, Dej. Ah. Don't have any 455. That's a bit of a... It's a bit of a bummer. I guess. Put away what we're not using. Get rid of the 303. Get rid of this. Dej just sub. Cheers, Dej. Thought about getting that glove. Saw you playing it the other day. That glove? What? What's that? Hey, everyone. 455, 45. Nah, I'll just go buy some of 5,000 plus, so. Let's sort out all these. You got purified water for me? You do. Get off me workbench.
Do you fancy yourself to be Norman Foster?
I need much higher levels of gun nut if I want to do anything else to this. Noted. Yeah, where else could you watch someone... Where else could you watch the creator, his sister, or a 24/7 rerun of the creator? Or where else would you get it? I don't know of many people where that's the case. Yeah. I've had a good day. This is our last Thursday together. So, I intend to make it a good one. We'll have a good send-off. From next Thursday, I will be taking it off for the foreseeable future. Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Can't wait to see what this tax collector weapon's like. But how's your days been? I suppose some of your days just started. Okay. Wild animation running with this.
Can't find it elsewhere. Try here. Take a look.
Right, ammo. 45. Ouch. That's that is sore. Sore in the wallet. Has to be done though. So maybe I don't need to sell anything.
Hello, and welcome to Griffith's Sale.
I'm pretty sure you've got a lot of
Step right
ammo.
up and have a look.
What have you got? No.
Can you believe that guy?
Welcome.
What a
Well,
rip
take a look.
No ammo from you.
Anything catch your eye? Take a look.
Maybe you might have ammo. He's got some.
I'm
What
warning
can I
you.
help you
That's
find?
London for you.
Any news on that shipment?
No.
All right, still. I'm warning you, back off.
Fish, fresh
That's London
fish.
for-
And what do
and
you want?
strawberries. Fresh strawberries.
Is that everyone?
Hey there.
Do you sell anything, Octavia? Can we trade?
Take a look.
Ammo!
All right. Still in one piece.
Right, where do we leave our questing off? Ozymandias, assassinate Eve Varney. Is that where we're at? I was wondering. I was like, well, I wonder where it's gone to. Oh. Alright. Pointing the gun up. But yeah, there's so many people have just come in. It's great to see all of you. Oh. All the different colors of mugs just throughout the chat. That has built up to this moment. Great to see. Purple mugs, crystal mugs. We have King and we have Alex on the crystal. They've even changed their names to match. Love it. That is the 18th month, isn't it? 18 months. Love that we have friends now. Just actively have big super giant super soldiers that are super.
Who's there? Now. Losing people
Is this automatic?
again.
Tell you what, some accuracy on this. How's it reload? Yeah, that's a cool animation. Very cool. AJ, Kevin, Tracy, Stinky, Overweight, Red Rage King, G Honey, Nevers, Kev, and everyone else. Yeah, it is great to see. Of course, we have our YouTube family. Ooh, no. You ever see the damage that you deal with a hit and you're like, nah, not worth it. Could have been a distance thing, but I'm not going to risk it. It's like a very strange, like, sort of jaunt every time you run with this. It's not my game, is it? No, it mustn't be. It must be the weapon. But yes, missed all of you yesterday. I was busy rat chasing. I've stories about that you'll all find. Just before I speak about this, no, 3 things. Number 1, I am a trained professional. Don't do this at home. Number 2, I do get a bit of a thrill. Like, me and my mom would go and, you know, if there was floods, if there was like, you know, terrible bad weather, we would sort of, you know, go about to see what's happening. Call it what you will. If we had tornadoes here, I'd probably be a tornado chaser. I love it. So yeah, me and Astra went out, and we went to the front of, well, you know, where they were hosting one of the protests, and we were driving past it, and the police had already kind of blocked off half of it. Well, I didn't realize that the water cannon and about 20 Land Rover, you know, like armored Land Rovers had blocked the other way. So I turned and went, right, okay, did a U-turn. And as I tried to get out the other way, the police had blocked it. So it was basically the police, us, and all the protesters. And I was like, uh-oh, you know, this is not a good spot. So I actually drove through the police. Not like some sort of smashing through the barrier. Like, everyone was just too scared to drive, like, past them. And I just sort of slowly advanced towards them. And they kind of looked at me as if they're not really going to stop me. As soon as we drove out, 2 other cars drove out with us. Another Land Rover went in and blocked it. Like, you were not getting out. If you were there, you were stuck. So just barely got out of that. And then at one point, our car was surrounded by about 100 people, most in masks. A lot of them just laughed at my registration, because it says Hank Yee, and they were like, a load of them took a photo and had a laugh, and I like indicated because I was trying to get round them, and they kind of like waved everyone to sort of clear the road, and they're actually really nice about it, so it was great. Then I went home and watched it from the helicopter. Yeah, what a day! What a busy day. That was after dinner, so a little bit of going after things. Tracking down civil unrest is such a small town behavior. Here. You gotta do it. Like, it was so much fun.
What can I do you for?
I think in a previous life, I was like a war correspondent, you know, in the thick of it all.
Take a look. Private lounges members only. Of course I do. Membership is reserved for senior officers and advisors. I suppose the occasional exemption will go amiss.
Bitch, I'm talking about my sister, Ivani, you see, and you're...
Gonna skip all this.
That shouldn't concern you. I have no preference in manner of her execution. I have somewhat... Eve's chief, he'd do the job himself. She's my half-sister, really. I am of proper stock.
All right, her issue.
What's there to tell? His life story could be written on a nap. What's there to tell?
Oh.
His life's...
Let's not press too fast.
If he were to realize... Now that was a leader. Apart from myself, I'd say Hume was by far the best candidate for Atlas' replacement. Despite this, he never challenged Eve's position. Excellent. Take this.
There we go. Right. Find evidence.
Mind where you're going.
Find evidence, kill a womble. Watched it from your personal helicopter, eh, Tom? Nah, they were actually live streaming the helicopter. And they set a house on fire, and, well, it was an abandoned, like, cottage. Set a couple of the bins on fire that they dragged out from in front of the petrol station.
Britain awake from slumber.
Although I haven't heard much this evening, so I think it's kind of all quieting down. But yes, not one to idly sit in the house. Although, what a wild world that we live in, that I do have to I have to specify that I was there purely for spectating purposes. Do you know what? I was thinking about it. Like, I'm pondering whether I'll get like a knock at the door or something, because, you know, the police had loaded like cameras for looking at car edges and for looking at you know, facial recognition and all. You were rubbernecking, weren't you? I had to. It was so... We did several laps of the area to see if we could actually sneak in at any point. And at one point we did, and we got a wee bit too close. That's where we got like kind of surrounded by the people who were doing like the protesting. And I was like, a bit unlucky, our position, but... And back we go. Who were they fighting? Camelot people. Mm-hmm.
Alarm! We've been breached!
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, you.
Alright, will Tom die this time? Tom, Deja gave us lore that you're not really an animal person. Yeah, but it's not like I'm in that middle ground of like I would never let harm come to an animal. Like I can't stand anyone that like hits, like, so, you know, when I was in the horses, you know, some of the horsey ladies were very aggressive with their horses, and I get this animal could kick you and probably kill you, but cheers, Flag. Welcome back. But yeah, horses are kind of not an animal person. Must be a synth. Yeah. No, I have no want to have animals, but I would never let harm come to an animal. So I'm like firmly in that middle ground of I know which side my bread is buttered on. Like, when the dogs are here, I look after them, feed them, you know, but you wouldn't have me sitting cuddling into them and, you know, spending loads of time with them. And, oh, I love them. So I don't, not not for me. But I'm neither a dog nor really a cat person. I'm kind of just not an animal person. Yeah. Obviously, even with dogs, it's like I see some people and they're very brutal on how they like discipline their dogs and all. And I remember one time, you know, they were like, "Oh, here, just smack them away there," and I was like, "Nah, not really. I'm not really for that." You know, I get that animals do have to be disciplined to a degree, but it's just not for me. I'd rather just, you know, leave them be.
Can I help you?
I'll tell you a story though. We were getting dog food, me and my mum, and she went in to Pets at Home, and I turned, and this kid, he must have been about 11 or 12, but he was, you know, he was really short, and he was holding on with both hands, like really gripping a lead to this big Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler, I swear, just did this. Like, he just kind of violently, like, just went like that with his neck, broke the collar clean off. Then this dog, big Rottweiler, just sitting in the middle of the road looking. And I looked out the window. You know, I was in the car and I looked out the window. And the dog's like maybe about 6 feet away. And the dog's looking at the kid. And I'm presuming his mum, because the kid's mum was standing beside it. And they were kind of looking at the dog as if, oh, he broke the lead. And all I could think was, if that dog lunged at that kid, there is nothing. There is actually physically nothing I could possibly do. You know? Don't want to come off as not a man, but like, I just, in my head, I was like, if that goes for that kid there's just nothing. It's a, you know what I mean? Like, Whoa, the size of this beast. And I thought, why did that? Well, the mother shouted at that Rottweiler with such a high, like, you know, I'm in charge voice. Here, you. And I was a wee bit scared in the car. I was like, whoa. And the dog was like, and she just put the collar on him and dragged it away. I was like, I'm sitting there like I was worried of the dog going at the kid that had broke free. But absolutely zero. The mother was just like, you there. I'm like, that dog knew who wore the pants in that family.
No need to make fun of you. Need authorization. Mm-hmm.
That Badman Lawrence is so stingy with supplies. Hey, watch what you're
No
doing,
sudden moves.
okay?
Who let you in? Very well. Then talk before.
Here you go.
Whatever was it? What is this? I shoot a straw. So he did. I don't know. He's gone. She hasn't. Now go.
Cheers, Victor. Hopefully we have a bit of better luck. I do have explosives this time, so it's not like we don't have everything to throw at them.
Oh, I'm knackered as fuck. We're being beasted with all these drills.
Oh, here. The horsey people tried to explain to me. They were like, oh, this is the way it is. And, you know, and I just stood there and was like, yeah, no worries. But what's the word I'm looking for? Not that I didn't care. But if they wanted me to do it, I was like, nah, it's not really in my conscience to kind of hit or smack the horse. You know, it's your horse, do whatever. I says, that's not really, you know, I ain't about that life. If you want to discipline your horse, that's between you and the horse. And trust me, I didn't get close enough to them to, you know, care too much. My dad's horse, though, the one that it was my dad's, and I'm not going to pretend it was mine, but it was technically mine for a bit. He was amazing. Like, he was my horse, my kind of temperament, because it just didn't care. Like, you know, Ollie did not care. He was a giant of a horse. But he was a Black Frisian, so, you know, they kind of have a pretty nice temperament, and he just didn't care. He was like, yep. When he threw me off, he came over and looked at me as if it was my fault. He was like, you all right, buddy? I'm sitting there gasping for breath, and he was like, you don't seem too good there. I'm gonna pop everything and see if I can just kill her with one hit. Might be able to. No, I could just piss her off. Did I just lose most of my health? I did. I actually did.
I want my mummy.
Okay, I don't like the position I'm back in. Again? I'm like back here again. Need to be able to just drop back if needs be. Yeah. Oh! Ooh, ow. Yes. When it comes to animals, I just believe that, you know, if you love them and you really want one, you want to care for one, and you accept everything that comes with an animal and you're okay with that, then that's perfect. For me, it wouldn't really fit. Like, if I had my own place, I wouldn't have an animal because I couldn't, in the right mind, I wouldn't have the heart to put it into like a kennel or something, and I couldn't be bothered asking like family to come around and organize all that, because I've seen it with my family. It's like, it's a complete nightmare trying to get the 3 dogs like looked after, and it's been a constant headache. So yeah. You know what's that? A dog isn't for Christmas. You know, a dog can seem like a great idea, and it's like, oh yeah, fantastic and all, and I'm like, yep, and then I'm like, not for me. Oh, he's down. That's good. But yes, no, I am not afraid in the slightest to say exactly what I think when it comes to animals. And my family is a very big, you know, my family are very big into animals. And I am just the, I'm the rare one. Look at them all. Yes! I hit Eve for like 2 times. 2 times damage. That's one down. I don't really want to be wasting this ammo, so over to the 2 shop. Seven cats, 2 dogs, six fish tanks, and 3 kids. But here, if you have a passion and you love it, amazing. I would lean more towards like plants, and even at that, I don't really, you know, I'm not a plant person. But we've been growing our own strawberries lately, and I don't know if anyone's ever grown their own strawberries, but boy oh boy, is it delicious. I wonder, is this the area she was talking about? No, it goes in Islington. I am trapped. Oh no. Ha! Joke's on them, they gotta run back now. Strawberry plants don't poop in your living room. Yeah. Oh no, do you know what? The worst thing I've ever seen was when Uffy, which is our little robot cleaner, it's a little robot hoover, right? Uffy went over like some dog doo-doo and just carried it all across the floor, everywhere on the carpets. That was like something out of a horror show. So here's something interesting. How many of you? Oh, who's shooting me from way over there? Hey, Voodoo. Ooh. Eve is running in hot and fast towards us. You played Factorio and nobody DM'd me? Gosh. That must have been... long ago would that Factorio stream have been? I am playing it, Factorio. There will be a series coming. So do, you know, stay tuned for that one. But it'll be on the RTS channel. I have to read that out loud. The meanest thing I do to Glenn is when he gets mouthy and starts play biting me, I turn my hand into a sock puppet and I growl and bite him back. That is the most wholesome thing I've ever read. Teasing aside, hope you're enjoying it. It is great. There is a big learning curve to it. I'm only like 2-3 episodes in. How long? Oh no. Oh. She hits like a truck. He fears Mum's sock puppet.
What was that?
Leaving tomorrow for Aruba. Have a great 10 days. Oh, awesome, man. Just for everyone here, just so you're all aware, I am taking the 24th of June to the 4th of July off. We'll be back on the 4th of July. And Thursdays are also permanently off, so the schedule will be Friday to Tuesday every week. So you'll have me over the weekend and for a good bit of the week. Then I get 2 days to do other work. It's going to be great. I was working on something today and I thought, wow, when I have Thursdays off, I can just continue to finish this. Why does she keep healing? Oh. Do I have anything long range? I have grenades. Okay, hit her for 2 times. See if she isn't. Where is she? Hey. If she had got that next head off, I'd have died. Thankfully, I didn't. Yeah, well, considering it is the summer, anyone else got any big holidays coming up? Give me that there. Out of the shadows, return to Smythe. Yes, the holiday where I go to work every day. Yeah. Amen, brother. Amen. So we've got to get back. Do you know what, King? I agree with that.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna have to do that.
Taking you to Greenwich, perchance? No worries.
Eastminster. Workaholics Anonymous. So dinner tonight was unbelievable. Fresh salmon with some rice, asparagus and spinach. And I made the change up. Normally we have like potatoes, you know, like baby boiled potatoes with the salmon. But I don't know. I was like, I'd fancy a bit of rice. Tell you what, I am convinced that my mum put something in the rice. I can't, you know when you can't prove something? Because the rice was unbelievable and it was just plain rice. And I don't know why it tasted so good. And I said to her, you put something in that rice then, you know, it was really nice. And she was like, no, just normal rice. They were just not.
Go quietly. You can count.
It was love. It was made with love. Butter and salt, I'm sure. Nope, no butter, no salt. That's actually why I swapped to rice from potatoes. Because when I do the potatoes, I always throw in like a heaping of butter. Which is why I swapped to plain rice. Because I think it would just be a better one overall.
If I see one more...
Let's go. Hey, Summer. Glad you made it home.
Up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
That is a group of people. Like, speaking of the gentry, you know, the gentry are based on, like, an aristocratic side of British society. You know, any society, our aristocracy. I have never met anyone, you know, being in Northern Ireland, there's just not a lot of that here, like, at all. And you know something? I almost would, you know, some of the, like, the most poshest, like, oh yeah, it's like accent. I would love to meet someone from that kind of background. In real life. Because they probably do sound and talk a lot like the gentry.
What's that smell? Oh.
We just got told that once the pool reopens in about a month and a half. So I've only got the gym. I don't have the pool anymore and I'm devastated. But I'm going to just start walking a bit more. The nights are pretty bright and, you know, there's a good few places to go and get a good walk. Maybe even do a bit of hiking or something. But the news was they're bringing in water aerobics classes. It's going to be me and all the ladies doing some water aerobics. What's that smell? That smelly smell that smells smelly. Gotta love a wee SpongeBob reference.
Good day. Smythe is expecting you. If you'd just like to pop that bowler hat back on, please make your way to the office.
Do I have to put the bowler hat on? Nah, I'm just gonna head on up. What are they gonna do? Shoot me? Stop me? Oh. Anchovies. See if I could find a bowler hat. I'd put it on, but
I'm in touch with humanity.
haha. Just
the normal etiquette for the receiver of a call is to acknowledge the caller, something to confirm the call has connected. Regardless, I trust you're well read.
he slobbered about me for not saying hello. Feel terrible. Every part of my body sore. I'm on the verge of purging from every orifice. You know, I actually feel great, well rested, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed like a coiled spring.
Quite. I'm pleased to hear you're in good
3 very different tones.
You need to be in good health, as we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Let's begin.
I'm sure you've witnessed firsthand. The situation out there has changed. There's a feverish tension, an emergent frenzy. Decisive action is imperative.
Go on.
Truth be told, the situation on the ground is and has been unacceptable for far too long. My proximity to such savagery has been a constant personal source of frustration.
What's he talking about? Like the savages around?
There are extensive belligerent parties that have been distastefully ignored, tolerated for expediency. No more. Circumstances have evolved, and so should we. This compromise was the result of pragmatism, not will. The time has come for a transition towards a permanent arrangement.
Could you not have rushed into power immediately after the bombs fell?
The situation was more precarious than our current position implies. A great proportion of the government infrastructure was completely obliterated. To survive such conditions in the immediate aftermath consumed a great many precious resources and lives. Investing everything on a complex military maneuver would have represented a huge risk. Taking unacceptable risks for uncertain rewards is reckless and poorly.
You know, the more I listen to him, he does sound a bit like House, like a British House. It seems to me you're cleaning up a mess caused by your own complacency. So you've had more resources than anyone for years and yet have done nothing. Okay, it sounds like you have a plan.
I do. Several, in fact. I am to take direct control of the Lord Chancellorship. For that, I need a royal decree. We want the transfer of power to look legitimate.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
What the heck? Okay, blackmail tape. Right. So. Field agent Wayfair, do not distribute. Baroness Brenda Beaumont, aka Baroness, reportedly collated by Sparrow. Queries and ancillary information can be requested. Please make a request. Obtain a authentic royal appointment document from Baroness Brenda Beaumont. Strategy. We don't have the resources to replace her given our time constraints. She's also broadly sympathetic to our goals. Based on her psychological profile, the recommended strategy is blackmail. She holds her position within the state in high regard, but not political reasons. Since adopting it, she has not made any attempt to use her position for personal gain. She has only used the power to enforce rule infractions. This demonstrates a clear preference for propriety. Right. Undermining her reputation would be professionally catastrophic and personally devastating. So in this holodisk is an extremely compromising information, both personally and professionally. The holodisk is a recorded prolonged correspondence with her lover, a Thames folk codenamed Gilly. She was with a Thames folk. This should provide sufficient compromise. Okay. She is long-standing, well-known, popular member of the London social scene despite her limited participation. Her husband is Winston Rowlandson Shapland, a prominent industrialist. They've been married for 17 years, 2 children. Despite the eternal projection of marital bliss, she was witnessed fraternizing by Buzzard in Lewisham. She is the current Lord Chamberlain, where she is held in high regard. Right, okay. Let's go. Step 2. Objective. Once in possession of the royal appointment, you must have it embossed with a seal by Baron Earl Winthrop. Okay. He's an insignificant, indolent idiot, a narcissist, and he's motivated by the base desires. Okay. So the optimum strategy would be to satiate his desires. However, should this fail, then he can just be physically overcome. Step 3. Okay. Objective. Baron Honeysett is the head of the Ministry of Justice, and as such is a member of the Privy Council, most likely to lead any form of judicial review of the royal appointment. This must not be allowed to happen. Okay. Historically, a willing asset, unfortunately, has begun to develop ideas above his station. We cannot afford a protege to become a maverick. Removing him from his role would make our plan impossible. Our assessment is that he will comply, given a sufficient voracious demonstration of our reach. Okay. Got it. Let's see. Lastly, liquidate Cecily Sugar. The mission requires the operation to be carried out publicly at the Royal Albert Hall during a live recording of interrogation interregnum. Spectators of the show have been assessed for risk and deemed expendable in light of mission importance. There's no room for failure. Strategy, the target will need to be publicly liquidated. Okay, right, well, we've read all those. Ask Smythe about the targets. What?
I trust you've read the list. Ask away.
Won't such a powerful position bring unwanted attention?
No, quite the opposite, in fact. The role is historically ceremonial, though it would allow me to suppress certain parliamentary procedures. Naturally.
Baroness Brenda.
The Baroness is the Lord Chamberlain, a considerable choke point. As such, she is integral to our plans. You'll need her to sign a royal appointment.
So the information the holiday is compromising?
She's having an affair, and with one of those ghastly Thames folk at that. The gentry would find that obscene. Good.
Okay, Baron Earl Winthrop.
The effete Baron Winthrop may possess the demeanor of someone with class, but don't be mistaken. This pompous, precious pig has all the squealing proclivities of a hedonist. He's a bottomless void of vulgar pleasure, yet you, must work with him.
Hey, cheers, Tracy.
Convince him to stamp the royal appointment with the ceremonial seal. Any further questions?
Next, Nigel.
Normally, I'd say Honeysett is a valued asset, but this reliance, in reality, has evolved into conceit. He's trying to consolidate his own influence over the judiciary, an unacceptable outcome. He has a protege, Cecily Sugar. She's exuberant, an iconoclast. Our project requires guile and discipline.
Maybe put a bomb under the stage to kill her publicly?
On the contrary, the device may be loud, but the blast concentrated. Regardless, the audience, to be frank, are expendable. Debtors sympathetic to the cause, or creditors with bounteous assets.
Okay.
Good.
Let's get to it. Step 1.
It
the
must
Royal
be horrible
Seal.
to live in places without luxury.
Evening, Alex. Hey, we've got the Crystal Brothers. that is what you're going to be dubbed now. Got a ring to it, doesn't it? To be fair, it does match the sun emoji by accident. I've got to get in then. Aha.
God save the Queen.
Is that a javelin? Oh no, it's like a missile launcher. Forgot all about them.
I'm afraid visitations are by invitation only.
There you go.
Yes, all this seems to be in order. Come right through and follow me.
Rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
He said follow him, but you know what that really means is almost get stuck. Then jump back out again. Past all the guardsmen. Into the palace. Stinky, I've realized that when a lot of those people that do those classes are set in their ways, like, you know, there comes like extreme entitlement. That is that only like classes of old people could do.
I wish I could meet the Queen.
Aha.
Smythe told me of your arrival.
Time is precious. Please produce the royal appointment immediately.
I'm afraid I cannot oblige you. Smythe seemed reticent to commit to the request to paper. That in itself caused a little apprehension. The requested document is not a trifling matter. In fact, even requesting it is a serious offense.
Your choice, but it comes with consequences. Here you go. Don't make me chin you, witch.
I would try a different tactic if I were you. You don't scare me. You don't even offend me. Guards.
No! 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 On R down the drain! Why? Why? Why?
I'll go nap whilst you play with your toys.
Anyways. I don't have enough gun nut. Damn it! That was mean. Should have slept. It just had that false sense of security. Well, at least I haven't missed anything. Yeah, Alex, gone. 55 minutes, annihilated. This run has been brutal. Absolutely. Oof. Well, now, if any of you thought I was about to be surrounded by all the guards, I did just threaten to blackmail someone, to be fair. Maybe it always has to end in violence. In fact, I should have popped the roids and told her that I was going to chin her. Oh, I don't even have ammo. Ah, I've got to go get ammo. It's okay. It's fine. It's going to be a long last Thursday. You gotta love it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
If you're buying, I'm selling. Take a look.
I'm warning you. Back
What
off.
can I help you find?
You found my trumpet yet? Any news on that shipment?
That's London for you.
Oh, well.
How can I help you? Take a look.
Do you have hero? Good man.
All right. I'm
help?
warning you. Back off.
I can spare a few supplies, sure.
Please have more. Yes, hero and hypo.
Got
Gimme,
London
gimme.
for you.
Yeah, they're all still standing there. I don't know what I did to glitch Toby's speech. I think I spoke to him and broke the whole thing. So I've technically rendered a lot of Eastminster. Well, not necessarily. You probably could continue the whole game because at least everyone in Eastminster is just in one place. But you won't be able to complete Toby's quest. And since it's survival, I don't have console commands to fix it, so unlucky. Time to use a taxi.
Wayfarer, have your travels taken you to Greenwich, perchance? No worries.
Take me to Lewisham, Isle of Dogs, Canary Wharf, Tower Hamlets. Tower Hamlets. Perfect. We can get straight in there. Have a little chat. Little chit chat. Is there an option to be nice to her? Hey everyone, she wants to be nice to her. Oh. Nah, I think we're not going to be nice. I think I'm going to threaten the chinner this time. I'll save before I do that. I have to say, that was probably one of the most humiliating things. Obviously, public humiliation's like my least favorite thing. But I am like 99% sure that if you're ever in school and people are like, hey, did you hear what Thomas said? Or, you know, or did you hear what this person said? They said this, and it's like stupid or funny, or and everyone starts laughing. You're sitting there just regretting all your life choices. Hey, Granny Bats, good to see you.
What can I do you for?
Private lounge.
Lounge's members only.
Let's go.
Bitch, I'm talking about my sister, Eve, you see? And I'm not your employee. Straight to the point. No messing around. I have Eve's chief advisor. If my... he'd do the job. a little way in one. If he were to realize. Now that was a leader. Despite this. Excellent. I will await the out. Take this letter.
Alright. Find evidence. And then go get them again. Ah, congrats on the move to the is it the sunny state? What's the saying for Florida? No, the sunshine state. Is that not Texas? No, Texas is the friendly state. Let's see. But I hope you're enjoying Florida. The sunshine state? Ah, yeah. Oh, I was right the first time. How many times do we have to kill this Womble? This Womble has died so many times. Ah! I can hear them. Get away. Fifth column. What kind of jeans the ghost hunters wear? Can't remember if I've heard this one, but go on. Let's hear it. You know what? I'm gonna let it live this time. Womble, you get to live. How good is that? Nah, I'm only kidding. Could you just stand still for a second for me? Better. Here, if you want a place that's a fairly difficult dungeon, see that hospital? I think it's Bartholomew's. Woo! Talk about a slogfest. Sometimes when I remember when I first played Fallout London, I used to always wonder, you know, oh, is this building going to be a long dungeon or a short dungeon? Dungeon just being, you know, the inside of the building. One or two of them, I was shocked. Like, there wasn't much to it, but it looked like a big building. And then there were some that didn't look that big. And I was like, this will be easy. In and out. And it was not in and out. Oh, he's not here. Oh, wait a minute. If I had grenades, I was going to put loads of... Well, not grenades. If I had mines, I was going to mine the place. Nothing special, just a paranormal jeans. Paranormal. Your jokes are good, Classic Rocker. They are good.
For slumber.
But nothing beats that Thor one. What did Mike Tyson say to Chris Hemsworth after a workout? You're going to be Thor in the morning. Get it? Thor. But the way he speaks, it sounds like he says sore. Thor. Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Gotta top that one sometime. Here, you gotta try. It is just a good one. All right.
That Badman Lawrence is so stingy with supplies. Who does he think he is?
Oh. Explaining a joke always makes it funnier. Yes, I love that.
I'm knackered as fuck.
I love explaining jokes.
Can I help you?
Because, see, once you become confident in explaining a joke with, like, just pure no candor on your face, you become invincible. Because a lot of people, if they have to explain a joke, and they get really awkward and all,
Who let you in?
you just plow through.
The talk. Oliver was as loyal to... What is this? A strop. So he did... I don't know who put Eve's got. She has minimal... Now go. How you doing?
How ya doing? Hey, White Bob. Hey, Talon. Good to see ya. Explain the joke's the #1 way to rage bait my husband without fail. He just gets madder and madder. Do you know what? I think I explained the joke to him at the blackjack table once. I say once. That one time we were at the blackjack table. I think he like looked at me and he's just like, yeah. All right then. And it's like, what? You don't understand the joke? What? Hey. Can't get on top there, right? Gonna concentrate on beating this for the 4th time. So we have all these elite guards. If I can get a great grenade shot across the top. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Bruce.
I knew you'd be back. Please, they killed my parents.
Yeah, of course, man. Don't you know
I
who?
do. Please, they killed my... Right this way. My parents were that slaughtered. I was this, but I'll take... Thank you.
Must admit. Thomas, I admit I was hesitant to tell you that Thor joke because I wasn't sure how universal Mike Tyson's speaking habits were. Nah, it landed.
Is that all you've got?
Fuck that. I want my money.
Oh! Oh, someone fell in the water. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe that was a bad idea, Bruce. Hey, John Smith and Eve. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Speedrunners are gonna do this in the future. Oh dear.
Avenge me!
You'll be sorry.
What is he doing? I'm coming to save you, Eve. Well, you have to admit. Fair play to him. You booked the pub out yet? No, the pub's not been done just yet. And do not give out any formal invitations until it is finalized. I know how hyped you are, Stinky. As I said, everything should be all booked and sorted by the end of the month. But at the moment, numbers are about 40 to 50 people at present, not including maybe more. When you come into NYC, oh, New York City. To be fair, probably like New York Comic Con maybe next year. Oh. Why not just take the boat? The boat's got a good reason, eh? Oh! No! 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 Shoo. Go away.
There. That's the place. There's a site.
Shh. Oh. Determined little buggers, aren't they?
Wayfarer, have your travels taken you to Greenwich?
Quick, 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 quick. I can hear it running. Quick, quick. Oh my goodness. Oh, we made it. Shame there's no Aquaboy in Fallout London. Do you know what? I have to say, I think it was a good design choice that you never swim across the Thames. You know? Like, it's like a natural predator. Like, if you fall through one of the bridges, like, you're probably gonna die. Like, there is something nice about having, you know, something in a game that is just something you should just avoid. You know, kind of like mini nukes in Fallout 4. You know if someone hits you with a mini nuke, if you're in power armor, actually you probably would survive with adamantium skeleton and a full power armor. Yeah, at a certain point in Fallout 4, there's just nothing that's that scary.
Mind the gap and all that.
But in Fallout London, you gotta respect the Thames. We used the river to guide the player where we wanted them to go. Plus, I would have had to detail the river more. Do you know what? I used TWS to remove the water, and I always went up and down. And I quickly realized, like, there is nothing in the river, and rightly so, because the river is just, you know, the river's just dangerous. Just stay away from the river. I'll find a bed here. And I know a really obscure bed
I'm in touch with humanity.
Am I invisible?
I might be in the
Or are
wrong
you an
place.
invalid? Which is it?
Oh.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Made the blight bigger because the area in real life's mostly houses, which I didn't want to do as it was boring. Method to the madness. I guess, is it up here? There's a taxi. To the hall. I'm not tired. Not tired at all. Yeah, do you know what? I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to my sleep because I know that I should go to sleep at a normal person time. And here I am at 3-4 a.m. saying hi into the 24/7 stream as I'm about to go to bed because I was just recording. So, yeah, I'm hoping the whole sort of schedule change will fix a lot of that. Yeah. It's actually not too bad at all. Taxi. Taxi.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
I'll be real big man. Toying with the idea of adding the area of North Newham if I ever had enough time. So, is that just to remind me? Is that above the Excel Center? Is that because I was trying to pinpoint it the other day, and you weren't in the stream at that point? So north of the Excel Center for the train line. I think what I'll do is I'll jump into one of my other runs, and if I use the flying camera, can we see anything? Let's see. In canon, it's where one of the nukes hit London, and most you will see is maybe the block out of where it was going to add stuff.
Good day. Smythe is expecting you. If you'd just like to pop that bowler hat back on. No time to wait. Please make your way to the office. Smythe.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Let's answer with hello this time. At least they...
Greetings. sorry to hear that. Please take a restorative supplement from the desk drawer. You need to be in good health. As I'm sure you...
Yes, Smythe.
My simply... No. The situation to in... While it is true we emerged as the strongest immediate power, London sustained heavy bombardment. The situation on the ground was, and still is, desperate. We could not afford to make ourselves victims of the chaos. The reality is that the government has limited resources. There simply isn't any margin for error.
Fair enough. So you have more resources than anyone, yet have done nothing. I didn't hear this earlier.
By allowing the chaotic situation to burn out, we kept our strength. Inevitably, these hoodlums consolidated into bases of power. Yet because we hadn't expended our strength in pointless street fighting, we maintained our scientific and intelligence networks.
Would Newham have been its own borough? Or would it have been part of the main map?
Hardly in action. I do. Several, in fact.
Right.
And for that...
See, I should have done that and then saved.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant...
I live in fear knowing you
I live
people
in
can
fear
reproduce.
knowing you people can reproduce.
Part of the main map? Ah. Most likely would have been its own place, seeing the size of it, though. But wait, why is it telling me to go back there? Oh, I can ask Smythe about it. Here, Sheeb, what? Is there anything you would have wanted in it that never made it? You know, because obviously we were talking so much about what didn't make it, you know, that you were aware of. It's like, was there anything didn't make it that you really wanted?
I could meet the Queen.
Oh, can't go in here yet.
I'm afraid visitations are my...
In overall or
all
level?
this-
Anything? Anything you were like, I wish it was there? Maybe an idea you put forward that didn't end up in it for limitation reasons or whatever? Oh. Don't jump through that.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never.
Okay, let's try this again.
Smythe told me of your arrival. I'm afraid I cannot. The requested.
May I ask what your objection is?
I was so careful. Please. You can't. You'd ruin my family.
We would prefer discretion. It's your prerogative to save your marriage and ours to save London.
Fine. I don't agree with your methods, but this really is what's best for us all. Here is your decree. I cannot provide the seal, as you. I can only hope that Smythe doesn't destroy everything we've built here in London. Given the lengths you're willing to go through, I'm not so sure.
Okay. Overall, I wish we had more of the trains going around or a way to fix up the lines to help with fast travel. Level design, I wish I could have had full-size Croydon I'd planned out. Full-size Croydon? Because Croydon, it's the one with the...
You'd have to be insane to take on a Tommies.
It's the one where they were doing the fracking, wasn't it? That's Croydon. Because it's got the Crystal Palace, the maze, the hospital, and... Yeah, there is a section that looks like it was going to be a bit more of a town. Is that what you would mean, or? Or no, Croydon's it is the little town, isn't it? Oh, that's Croydonia. Aye, correct me if I'm wrong in any of that. Oh, no. Croydon was 3 times as big, but people didn't like how long it took to get through it. Croydon is all the Blackishire with the fracking pumps. Ah. People didn't like how long it took to get through it. Ah. It must be hard balancing and out what you would like to see in the game with like people's, dealing with the general public. I'm just gonna shoot him. Bop.
If you've come to challenge me, you'll have to wait. I've just been bested by another bestial young thing.
Looking for someone called Earl Winthrop?
How rude. What an odious little oik you are. I thought myself gracious enough to entertain your company, but you've revealed yourself to be very, very boring. Am I You devil! I'll...
A lot of things were changed because the general public weren't able to do stuff or didn't understand what we were going for, as is the life of a game dev. Well, I could safely admit I could imagine that. It's like a lot of people probably would love to put like intricate puzzles and loads of things, but you kind of have to remember what sort of audience you're catering to in a mass. So you can't make the game like too complicated or add things that you probably would be cool, but I would say in general testing, people would be like, well, you have to treat most people almost like they're idiots, I'd imagine, if you're designing a game, which doesn't sound great, but am I right in saying that if you are making a game, it's like there is a sort of level of hand-holding, unless it's super niche. I'd say the more niche you are, the less hand-holding you would have to do. Like Europa Universalis 4, like that strategy game, like the level of hand-holding is near nil, and the mechanics to learn is just so vast. The keys were our blunder for sure. We tried to make it harder, but yeah, game dev is cursed by the yellow paint curse. The yellow paint curse? What's that? Kevin, are you telling me you would be the kind of person that would be eating a bag of shredded mozzarella out of the fridge at 3 a.m? Or at 4 a.m? I don't know which way the joke runs with that. Find Kevin at 4 a.m. with a shredded bag of cheese. Yellow painted markers that level designers normally use to guide the player. Easy example, Mirror's Edge with the red objects you follow. Ah.
Wait!
No, Clive. No. Cheese is one of the few things I could just eat on its own with no problemo.
Huh?
Hmm?
If you'd just like to step over here. Yes, that all seems good to me. Have a good evening. Hey.
As you can see, we're having some technical difficulties. The show will begin in due course.
Huh?
Perception less than 4. How long? Definitely have something for perception. It's wired directly to the mains. You notice a faulty fuse. If power surge was great enough, it could be deadly shock.
Don't know what you want, but I'm busy.
Look at you. You should really see a tailor about those clothes of yours.
What am I meant to do? Wait for the electrician to fix the power or sabotage the power supply. Nah, I want to blow them up. Let them all go. Let them all go. Boom.
Oi! What are you doing back here?
Are you busy with?
Work, you muppet! The wankers you meet in this line of work, I tell you. See ya.
I'll be sure to try all the different things out when I'm doing the 100% for this. Yes, I would like to. I will watch in the shadows. I do find it sad I have to make my games or levels easy to follow with really simple markers as I want to test the player. Like in Thames Haven, the wooden planks was so worried people would get stuck there that we made sure to show a video of us knocking it down. Well, the wood planks were really, really cool, don't get me wrong. Do I have to watch the debate? Let's watch it.
This week, I am delighted to host a scholarly debate. The issue, reducing the length of indentured servitude agreements. To litigate the issue, I am joined by Cecily Shugger.
I don't know how big the explosion is, so I don't want to stand too close.
Thank you for having me.
We're also delighted to welcome back a regular guest, a traditionalist noble with a wealth of military experience, currently serving as the Chief Accounting Officer for the Bureau of the Indentured Fiscally Terminal and Amortized Peoples. He is also the author of Lazy London and the recent follow-up, Pregnancy, Lazy Guts, or Productive Runs. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for the Duke of Richmond, Gregory James Pritchard.
Good afternoon.
I'll start with you, Miss Shugger. Do you really believe the fiscally irresponsible are capable of integrating into society? Do we not risk the virulent spread of mental as well as fiduciary vagrancy?
Imagine if they get into the schools.
Oh, now, I don't think anyone is advocating we'd release these people directly into the education system.
Not yet, but please don't kid yourselves. It's coming.
Roger, I can sense you'd like to respond to Cecily's ranting.
Respond? I haven't said anything yet.
The only one that's surprised by that is you.
Miss Sugar, if you can hold your interruptions and wait until the appropriate time to respond. Duke Pritchard, please continue.
Thank you kindly, Kidsby. Very passionate, but unable to control their outburst.
Apologies, I believe that's the minute timer for the opening speaker. Since Cecily used her time to interrupt you, we'll just turn it off.
What was I saying? Sorry, it's hard to follow with all these interruptions. Ah, that was it. These ghastly reformists will be all one hears. Shrill, droning voices spouting ill-informed opinions on matters they know nothing of. It's very simple. If you don't want to work under a custodian,
The fiscally irresponsible.
in the first place.
Yeah.
Indenture is a gift, given the right frame of mind. Consider 100 years of free tutelage and guidance under a temperate, wise hand.
Now, really, I must interrupt. A gift? Come on, how ridiculous. These people are practically slaves.
It really is tedious to have to deal with these insistent histrionic interruptions.
I agree. Miss Sugar, I'm really going to have to ask you to control yourself.
You've not let me say anything, so I must make the opportunity myself. Indenture is the new face of an ancient experiment, the sanctity of debt.
What a claptrap! Debt accelerated the reconstruction of Westminster.
It was the rapacious force behind rebuilding, true. But by compelling people to pay their debts, they are forced to work. It renders those without capital in a potential state of subjugation.
And this terrible institution of debt, which you admitted...
I love an
powers the
economic
rise of
debate.
Westminster, this terrible institution is undermined by reducing the 100-year term by 1% or a year, correct?
Yes, it's a modest decrease. But if we can start a conversation about debt relief, it'd be liberating to the majority of Londoners and...
Risible! People work. They must work. It forms their very being. People are incomplete unless motivated by profit. Inaction is death. The moment you break this covenant, unhealthy ideas enter the ecosystem.
Indeed, such talk has proved very dangerous in the past.
Precisely, Mr. Hunter. We're at a pivot point in history. Celsi, you
See if
fail
I
to
die.
understand that you are meddling with forces you don't understand. You could awaken an atavistic deluge within society that would destabilize London.
I think it's very odd that an act of passion could be depicted as some sort of frenzied chaos.
You are a fool. A dangerous fool. She really must be taken off the air immediately. Is that what we're doing now, Kisby? Propagating seditious ideas?
No, we don't. You're right. It's a public safety issue at this point. I quite agree. Cut her microphone. It's time we brought out our final arguments. Obviously, Cecily has said quite enough for one day. Duke, can I have you please give us a...
Oh, cheers, Nadaba.
Please.
No, I'd rather not. I think the public would be best served by wrapping this up as quickly as possible. We do not want to leave a lasting impression on the weak-minded. There is an important election coming up, and a stable transition is important for London.
Yes, I quite agree. Ladies and gentlemen at home, good evening from myself and everyone here at... Good heavens! Abandon the stage! Save yourselves! Ladies and gentlemen, while we have no reason to suspect there is a second device, we advise you to leave the area immediately.
Follow us to the exits, please. I'm busy.
Tender funeral. In a day. Save yourselves. Run. Wait a day. Yeah. If we must sleep. Let's eat. Let's get a good snooze. I think 24 hours will be good enough. It'll probably teleport me somewhere, but get a taxi if it's somewhere we need to be. But yeah, when I was young, I wanted to become a game developer. I wanted to develop games. That was like a childhood dream. That was my astronaut dream, was being a game dev. Now, the only thing about it was I was thinking like full solo, making my own game and all that, right? But when I realized the resources and the you know, that is required to make most games, let alone like solo indie games, it was just, I had to accept at one point. But if I ever got into the position, I would totally save a franchise such as like Command and Conquer. It needs to be saved from the clutches of EA, or at least, you know, Mercenaries. Who owns Mercenaries IP? That's what I want to know. I think it was Pandemic Studios, and either they went bust or they were bought over by somebody. So somebody has the IP to Mercenaries and is just sitting on it. What a franchise to just abandon. Okay, so... Oh, that's it?
Can I help you?
I need you to sign these documents. Sorry to bother you, I have urgent business.
What's this about? Smythe? The civil servant? This is highly irregular, not to mention socially inappropriate. Can't you see I'm mourning the death of a close colleague and dear friend? Meaningless slaughter. A prodigious talent extinguished.
That game's owned by Electronic Arts, so good luck. I know. Tragic what happened to Cecily, but there's a danger in radicalism. Best there on the side of caution.
You're implying you did this?
Finger guns, I'm telling you. Another tragic death in unstable times. I'd urge you to stabilize the situation.
Very well. I understand. There you go. More power to the faceless, unaccountable bureaucracy. Did it necessitate the death of a gifted young woman?
My judgment's impeccable. I trust you remember that.
I hope you're correct. God save us.
I think that's everything he wanted me to do. If I had the money, I'd buy EA and free all the game IPs. Like, it hoards like a dragon. Yeah. Although, since EA got bought over by the Saudi crew, have they done anything yet? Have they really like changed much, or have they got much coming out, or you know? Because everyone was up in arms about it, but I haven't heard anything or seen much about it. Did an update to The Sims. Well, time will tell if it does anything. I mean, we'll have to see. But did anyone see the comment from, was it Microsoft, one of Microsoft's top people? We're talking about Elder Scrolls 6, despite us having heard nothing. They were like, oh, I was down meeting Todd Howard and, you know, seen Elder Scrolls 6 in action. It looks amazing and all. And I'm just like, here's a bold prediction. I believe Elder Scrolls 6 will get some sort of update or something at the Gamescom in like August this year. There has to be something, or a remaster for Fallout. One of them, Bethesda need to bring something else out. Like, in preparation for the upcoming election, the government has ceased regular operations. Please leave relevant documents for the next administration at the doorstep. Deputy Prime Minister John J. Johnington IV. Speed up electional. And you think the money they would make if they were to just hand it off, or hand off even half of those IPs and be like, listen, give it to a proven enough studio to cover at some point.
Fancy a poster? Support your party to victory in the polls?
Victory in the polls?
Of course. There's an election on. Didn't you know? Last PM died at the tournament, so there's been an upset in Parliament. I heard Freddie Newell tried to step in to take control. Of course, Parliament wasn't having it. Can't have a PM without an election first. It's just not done.
Who are you?
Name's Bernie, and I'm the campaigner in charge of elections. One of many, lest you think democracy around here's a joke and not to be taken seriously. I do love an election. That's why it's my job to make sure it's done right.
Okay.
Oh, we've got all sorts. We've got blue for the traditionalists, led by Freddie Newell. Bit daft, but they keep a steady hand on the rudder and all that. We've got yellow for the pragmatists, if you fancy a bit of change. Lynn Moores is the leader, and she's committed. Or she should be, at any rate. To an asylum. And finally, we've got red for the Reformist Party. Stark raving mad, the lot of them. They never win, but they try, bless them. So, who'll it be?
Traditionalists.
Well, what's there to say? They're a fairly dull bunch. Between you and me, ain't the brightest bulbs neither. Afraid of change, you see. Don't like upsetting the balance of order, or what have you. But they did recently outlaw hunting the poor for sport. For now.
Pragmatists.
They mean well, of course. Good for business, the pragmatists are. They've got some good ideas. Not sure about their new modest proposal about the meat ration, though.
Ugh, meat rations. Reformist.
Good one, mate. Oh, you were serious? Well, what can I say? Any party that elects Charlie Barley as their leader has got to be taking the piss. That man couldn't lead a flock of homing pigeons. And?
Reformists.
Gets me every time. Right, now, here's 5. Go and put them up around Westminster. What? You didn't think I was handing them out for free, did you? Popular participation is the cornerstone of our democracy. Elections don't happen if nobody knows about them. If you need more, I've got plenty.
Okay. Is this the choice? Was that the big choice?
What's that smell?
Right, so...
Oh, it's you.
Let's get going.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls
That's
sometime.
a bit steep,
See how the other
Mo.
half live.
All things considering.
What are you talking about? Take her out for a trial, and you'll see my Betsy's as good as new.
It even has a name, huh? I'm out.
What the heck?
For queen and country.
Roundhead, I remain loyal.
Taxi's wrong.
Why do they always make it so easy?
Taxi. Royal Albert Hall. Buys EA and saves The Sims.
Here I go again. Guard duty.
Alright, don't want to waste too much ammo on this, so we'll be using this for a bit.
I serve my liege.
Quick. Ooh, Big Ben, maybe. That's a lot of walking. Oh, sorry about that. Had all the blood splattered all over the taxi. But it's a robot. Probably doesn't even care. Now that's the kind of ammo I love to see.
Hello. Come here.
You should have run.
We meet again.
You there. Hello. Hello. Come here.
Ugh.
Sarah,
someone call police!
I have a scheduled meeting.
Oh no. Yeah, accidentally a bullet flew past, hit someone in the crowd, and it turned everyone there against me, so. No choice but to hide. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. No. They're there. Right there. Shh. There we go. Lay gasp. Oh no. We should be fine now. Their heebies were GB'd. Come on. Give me the big old hidden. There we go. Now hopefully this doesn't take a few days to reset and stuff like that. Ah, no, everyone's sweet.
I'm not afraid of you.
Where on
You
earth?
should not run.
Queen and country.
Hello. Come here.
There we go.
You there. Hello.
Sorry, Alistair. We're a bit busy at the moment.
Come here.
Pop, pop. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Last one is just dead ahead.
You're finished. I say. Found you.
I remain loyal.
I served my liege.
Yeah. Bernie, I'm on my way back. See what he's got to say.
You're back! Just in time! They're about to announce the results!
Hi, I just finished.
Probably happened while you weren't looking. Now hush!
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Election Night special. We've just got the result from St. James Park, and the Reformist Party has won St. James Park. This can't be right. The Reformist Party has, somehow, won a majority of seats in Parliament, just when I thought I'd seen it all. And Charles Bailey has just burst into the studio and knocked over a security guard to give us his statement.
They said I was crazy. They said it would never happen. But I did it. I won. Me, Charles Bailey. The Prime Ministership is finally mine. All mine.
Oh, hang on a moment. We interrupt this monologue to bring you a stunning development. The MPs for St. James Park, Victoria and Lambeth have just defected to the Traditionalist Party. The Traditionalist Party now have the majority.
What? Impossible!
The game's rigged.
Here, Charlie. Let's be reasonable.
You pompous little...
We will bring you the full result of this election and the fight between Charles Bailey and Freddie Newell after these messages.
That hit really hard there.
Didn't expect that. I don't fancy Bailey's chances against Newell in fisticuffs. I hope they don't kill each other. Another election so soon would be just silly. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
When's the next one?
Officially, not for another 5 years, but given the state of things, we'll probably be back here again in a few weeks. I suppose it all seems a bit silly, now that I think about it. Anyway, I'm off. It's been a pleasure.
There's a peacock out in the street. Hello, peacock. Look at it, looking at us. Kind of figured Smythe was the one running, but must be more to this. What's going to happen now? Strange being in here and not killing everybody. 'Cause that's normally what we're doing. Well, that was just...
I wish they'd privatize the government and be done with it.
Why the rush? Do you have somewhere to be?
As your father
Suppose I
used to
don't.
say, you can nuke 'em, and the daft buggers would still vote us. Ha! Listen, I'll have to call you back. I've got some governing to do. Absolutely. Winning an election makes you a pillory for the desperate.
So there's London, hooligan territory, too dangerous. Canter. Sea monsters, unknown. And this is my hunting grounds.
People really need to start dealing with problems themselves. People really need to start dealing with problems.
It's funny you should say that. I need help of a Prime Minister.
Well, that's different. You've demonstrated your worth to us. It's been noticed and greatly appreciated. Let's see. A surprisingly prominent position for Smythe. This all appears in order. I'll get things in motion immediately.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I take a quick nap during this debate.
Why the rush? Do you have somewhere to be? God knows I don't.
Sooner or later, we'll all need to take a side, and I'm gonna be on the winning one.
Good man. The winning side, yeah. Here be monsters. Yes.
Ah, the joys of being
Why the
a
rush?
lord.
Do you have somewhere
I
to
could fall
be?
asleep in the chamber
God
and
knows I
still
do.
get paid.
Does the game include Scotland and Wales? Unfortunately not, just a little London. Right. I think it's marked unknown because nobody knows what happened, which would make sense. Wouldn't exactly be somewhere people would be checking up on first.
Good day. If you're looking for Smythe, I'm afraid they're busy. But again, you already know that, don't you?
Does he want me to go somewhere?
Oh. Are you lost, bored, and confused? Welcome to life in the civil service. Huh. I don't know. I'm sure they'll be in contact. You take care of yourself.
How can you not know what's going on? You're the personal secretary.
I do know what's going on. And so do you. Smythe's being appointed Chancellor down in the government. Okay, maybe I don't know the exact details. But that's exactly because I'm their secretary. I'm not important enough.
Go outside and wait to be contacted. Welcome to the civil service. They got that down to a T. Canter was going to be a DLC at one point. Oh, really? Oh, like going off to like a seaside part of the UK. Ah, it would have been cool. Speak to the courier.
Sorry to bother, Gav. Got a letter for you. You're very welcome.
Dear esteemed individual, you're hereby invited to the upcoming appointment ceremony of the new Lord Chancellor Smythe at St. James Palace. No refreshments will be provided, bring your own. While you'll be unable to attend the actual ceremony, may stand witness in the courtyard. We eagerly await your attendance. Alright. Well, I'm hoping we hear something soon. You know, from Folon about like an update or... I'd imagine, if anything, probably won't hear anything to the end of the year.
All right, still in one piece.
Okay, how do we go? What kind of support is there for Fallout London? What kind of support? Oh, it's quite beloved by anyone that's able to play it.
Country, and people.
I know they're very busy on something I can't talk about. Oh, awesome.
Excellent. Now would you please sign these articles of office? By the power vested in me, by the office of the Lord Speaker, I declare you Lord Chancellor Smythe.
I thank you for this great honor, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Current events have forced me to act in the present. Citizens of London, the situation has become intolerable. Violence has spilled onto the streets of London. Even inside this sacred borough, armed gangs of hoodlums are murdering each other. This has to stop. This must stop. This will stop. This is my promise to you. To combat this epidemic of violence, I will take direct control of the situation. We cannot afford the chaos of indecision during this emergency. London depends on it. As such, I will be dissolving Parliament immediately. It's absurd to debate laws that you cannot enforce. Power will return to the people, as it always has in this country, once and only once. Order has been restored. London is on the precipice, and we must fight for its survival. We must unite, as we always have countless times past, to defeat this great evil. I believe we are more than equal to the task. God bless the people. God bless the Queen. And God bless the United Kingdom.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
So he dissolved Parliament. And now he's taking control. Oh, well, that's good, Chief. I'm glad that we'll be hearing something in the future from the team. But post-launch support has been amazing. I mean, the Pork and Rabbit DLC alone, from the bug fixes and the performance and all, like, this game does play better than the majority of other Fallout titles. A lot of creators didn't really come back to revisit once that DLC dropped, which is a real shame, I have to say. But, you know, there's a certain thing around it where people do think it's a mod, even though, like, when you play it or watch it or whatever, you know, that would be a real, like, it's not the whole story to it. But I guess that's just public perception at times.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
Yeah. That's another where I've got to say hello. What? Hello?
It seems I must delay our meeting once again. Urgent matters have been brought to my attention. Nothing that can't be handled, especially if you continue your excellent work.
I can help.
You can listen. General Asquith, a man loyal to a fault, no longer wishes to support the gentry. He
claims they will only follow orders directly from the Queen herself. Given the state of things, that poses an obvious problem.
Okay, so we kill him?
Your proclivity toward violence, while appreciated, is premature. Replace him with someone actually reliable. Colonel George Major.
Oh. By direct order of the government of the United Kingdom, with full authority vested by the Ministry of Defence, it is hereby decreed Colonel George Major is elevated to the rank of General. This promotion is in recognition of Colonel George Major's exemplary service, outstanding leadership, and unwavering dedication to the armed forces of the United Kingdom and to the nation. Colonel George Major is to assume all duties, privileges, and responsibilities associated with the rank immediately. This order is issued and is a direct mandate from the government and requires no other stuff. I'm sure General Adspeth is going to think great about it. To be fair, Colonel George Major actually was a great character, and it is a bit of a pity.
I think not.
It is a bit of a pity that no other faction promotes him. I can't say when we went to Gamescom last year, a lot of big companies saw us as a full game. We shook up the games industry. Yeah, oh, don't get me wrong. It, like, you know, in both an achievement, you did kind of embarrass them on their front doorstep, you know? Like, releasing something like this. I'm not surprised that they didn't mention anything till they almost, you know, they were very cordial when they did eventually bring Fallout London up. But yeah, it was. And I, you know, when it first came out and I was talking about it on stream and when the DLCs came out, it's like, it's wild to think that you just put all this together as a volunteer group. Like how do you fathom that when there's studios working on there's meant to be a giant studio. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh no, the best joke for Fallout London is like the Tony Stark thing. It's like Team Folom were able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Investors were asking their AAA studios why they aren't like us. That's what I mean. But as an industry, they have grown a bit bloated, a bit lazy, and a bit like slower moving than they used to be. So, unless and you know what? I was sitting thinking about this. What if like Elder Scrolls comes out and you're just it's like jaw-droppingly just phenomenally good, and you're sitting thinking, wow, this is what they've been working on. Like I like to hope, and again, you know, everyone that mentions 76 in any bad light doesn't understand 76 is one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to Fallout, and it's because they're able to experiment, they're able to fast track missions, items, everything you see in 76 will maybe make its way into the next Fallout title. And it's basically just a giant testing ground, and a lot of people can't see that. And I don't understand, you know, obviously just as I'm explaining it, a lot of people don't understand that and don't see it like that. And I understand why, and I understand the frustration, but you know, gotta take the appreciation that 76 is just loads of new mission types, enemies, just they can do in, you know, in months and a year what would take in a decade of a new game to flesh out enemies and, you know, items and builds and perks and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I wish they were doing it. I wish, it is what it is.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
This is the best way.
God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble
Haha. More money, more problems. Yeah. As far as the team sees it, is Tommy like the streamer you guys associate with Folon the most? Has anyone else made a bunch of Folon content?
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
I'm not. Never been one for any competition. There's a couple of, there's a couple of other creators that put out 100+ episodes of full runs and all. Catabos Games has put out like a full series of Fallout London. He has 100% of it. I mean, I'm doing the extreme one where I'm doing like unmarked locations and weapons and everything, but they did finish the game to 100%. So, and did the endings.
Yep, don't mind me.
My claim to fame is I was the first to beat it on stream. As far as I'm aware, despite everything, I proved that the game could be finished. We actually didn't run into anything too game breaking.
It is time we return to our sworn duties.
I agree, but I fear our definitions aren't aligned.
We are Her Majesty's, not some kangaroo courts.
Who's this dude to the left?
Kangaroo Court is Her Majesty's government.
I'm with the General. We shouldn't blindly follow the gentry.
Hear, hear.
While Her Majesty remains absent, our duty is to the people.
They look to us for guidance.
Not for guidance, for peace. For stability.
That is what the gentry promise.
They promise the moon, but have only delivered dust.
Excuse me? This is a closed meeting.
A word on behalf of Chancellor Smythe.
Ah, the pompous Petsy.
Oh, ignore General Asquith. What's the message?
Let's see. I'll happily ignore General Arskis since he's not in charge anymore.
You will show respect.
What do you mean, I'm in charge? The Lord Chancellor has named me General.
And a small child outside named me Mary Louise Poppinstock. She has just as much authority to promote a Tommy as this trumped-up politicaster. We answer to the Queen, and the Queen alone.
Oh,
we will not accept commands from anyone but Her Royal Majesty. Do I make myself clear?
Travel back and get the Queen's back and what?
Rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves.
Where did you come from?
See you in a bit, Chain Gunner. Oh, well, as I say, overweight, we need more people doing content, not less. In whatever sphere. I'm not, I'm competitive. I'm competitive with the people in my spot. Not openly, but, I love a bit of competition, don't we all? And I think it makes you a better player when you do have a wee bit of competition with people. But yes, listen, I appreciate what the team did. I love playing it. I love that we'll be finishing the series.
And all that.
And, yeah, I am going to do a few more guides, to be fair. Gopher, Miniature Nerd, Oxhorn, Thomas, Catabos, Mr. Samuel, it's Jabba. Yeah, and the thing is, it's not like you could sit here and say whatever you want about me, but at the end of the day, a couple of them have 100x the audience size. Not that it matters, but you know what I mean. It's like they only need to stream maybe once or twice, and the reach is massive. Well, we have... What the heck was that noise? Well, we have like a lovely close-knit community here. Huh? Which, to be fair, I am very happy that... Let me think of the word in this. I am happy that we didn't have just a completely uncontrolled upward trajectory, because some of you were here. I was looking at the charts, which I don't tend to do, but I was looking more so to see how much time has been watched. I find that a very fascinating thing. There's been over, 150,000 hours watched on our Twitch streams alone, not the VODs, not anything, just Twitch, which is insane. Hey, friends. Murr. Murr. They say huh or hey. Yeah, so we were growing, and we went from like 20 to 30 to 50 to 70 to 80 to 90. We were passing 100, and there was a period of time we were like 120, 130 averaging, and it was crazy. And you know what? I'm glad that we've actually returned to... We have almost returned to pre-Season 2 levels, but we're still above it. We're averaging like 55, 60, 65. And I think it is better to grow that way, because if we just kept climbing, went to like 200, 300, 400, it's very hard to get to know everybody, and I would hate for people to get lost and all. If we do continue to grow, that is fantastic. It will be great. Thomas is the GOAT though. Cheers, Alex. The spike from the show, the thing is though, it is a spike. There are a lot of creators that build their audience over years and years. Like we are technically only about a year and a half old in the streaming game, so we are making massive progress. Some people don't achieve this in years.
Immensely satisfying.
5-6 years. But I do. I never think too much about the numbers. It's always been my biggest advice to anyone doing this. It's like, you never think about the numbers. Days used to have like on our screen how many we're watching, and all. I'm like, nah, you turn that off. You talk to chat. It don't matter. It never matters. The moment you let it matter is the moment that a drop from 100 to 50 people watching on average would it make you go insane. Plus it would make you question whether you're any good, and it would just lead to a load of problems. It's like, why? Why do that to yourself? Has been following for 4 months, 1 day. Nice. Okay, let's go in now. I should sleep. Should I sleep? No. I'm not gonna sleep.
Greetings, salutations, and what?
Or Smythe sends me?
Yes. They sent word ahead. Or did you expect Smythe to be uninformed of your movements? Please enter. The royal party is expecting you.
You'd have to be insane to take on the top.
He doesn't ask where we are in the Fallout category, which I think is a good thing. It was. Do you know what? I was asking it because it was cool. It was cool to be like competitive, and you know, and we were growing, and it was a lot of fun. And I couldn't care less. But you know, that if anything, just kind of shows the growth. I think the growth of my mindset and all doing this. Like I have learned so much, and I know I'll still have loads to learn. So it's cool. I like that aspect a lot about it all. Why did I do a big circle and realize the door was just there? For me, I was so hyped to see someone 100% my level design. I don't know if other people have that feeling of pride or joy. Sheep, have you seen my map? Hold on, I don't know if I've showed this. Hold on. Well, it's not my map. It's Jorik made this for Fallout London, right? So, this is the map of everything. That's taken away what I've found for guarantee. Some of these don't really matter. And then these are my unmarked locations that I found. And I've got notes on all of them. Boat with the first aid kit. Darnitzo corpse. Kitchen apartment block. Billboard ammo. Diner. Pumpkin greenhouse. Dock area. Trailers. It's going to be some unmarked location video. And I'm all here for it. But I'm holding fire on it. Because I don't know if like the next updates will come out. And if they do, well, you know, I'll be ready.
I was wondering when you'd arrive. Our new Lord Chancellor. Appointed without my awareness, I might add. How kind of him to inform us after the fact. Regardless, he wished to speak with you directly about them. I'd recommend answering it. He's rather snippy when you don't.
Oh, I meant to say hello here. Hello again.
You're about to have an audience with Her Royal Highness. You no doubt heard her screaming with excitement.
Do you think we should do tea?
So long as you're on the menu. She's been feral for ages. But as a figurehead, it doesn't really matter. So long as she lives in whatever state, her authority remains. So try not to kill her. It'd put a real damper on our relationship with the Tommies.
So I make my request while she gnaws my arm off?
Hardly. Don't let her age or station fool you. She's tougher than she looks. Director Herbertson has the answer. In fact, you helped him with it. Speak with him. And the princess holds the key. You'll need that to let yourself in.
Get the revivification. Oh!
It seems you find yourself in my employ once again. Your previous efforts, while brutish, proved quite fruitful in the long run. And today, you'll see exactly how. For this experiment, simply incapacitate the subject and administer the winning formula.
Okay, what do you mean incapacitate?
Are you so daft that I need to explain your own brutish ways to you? Whatever you do, just don't bruise her face. She'll need to make a public appearance sooner or later.
You sure this will work?
Was Oppenheimer 100% sure his atomic bomb would work? No, but that didn't stop them from dropping it to find out.
Experiment?
Of course, we are replicating my success. But the Queen is a new variable. A fascinating variable. Not only must she return to sanity, but all aspects of her personality. A noticeable change would constitute a failure for Lord Smythe.
Okay, give me
all action must be considered. Normally, I would control for all variables, meaning I would inject the subject to my lab under close scrutiny. But, circumstances as they are, you must act in my stead out in the wild, as it were.
These things, as you know, are so personal. I do not approve of Lord Smythe and their machinations, but in this regard, I must acquiesce. We have a chance to give something back to the crowds. With this key, we have a chance to give them back their queen.
Okay, you don't have to like it, you just have to do whatever I say. We'll get the queen back.
When people break down, awful and miserable as that is, what's left isn't the same. I fear for what's left of Her Majesty.
Is there a bed? So I cannot make a complete make a complete idiot of myself here? No. Let's just get out. We're out. Bob the Builder. See, the thing is, King, it's good that you don't get into Minecraft, because you would be the type that would go into like the mod packs and like trying to get all the achievements on Skyblock or something. Listen, you don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. Here, King, do you know what is coming out soon? And you only have like 3 or 4 weeks? Black Flag. I'm getting together like a wee list of games that I want to play that I know are coming out. So far, I've Corsair's Cove, and I've got Black Flag and the new Halo Combat Campaign Evolved. I was going to get the collector's edition, but it's sold out instantly, and people are scalping it for like 3 times the price. No thank you. I'm waiting for my like 5 Cthulhu dolls that I've ordered. I do wonder whoever packed. I was wondering whoever was packing my order will look at it and be like, "What? Wait, what? Why did he 5? I think it's 5 of them." Listen. I seen a price per one, and I was like, I would like.
What's that smell?
Many. Oh. I'm gonna give 1 or 2 of them away though. Let me see. Was meant to be all of them bar 1, but when I get 5, I'll see. Cthulhu. How long? Does it say how much? Kickstarter. Three Cthulhu dolls? How long? Oh, and then I went and added more. Yeah. $1990s. The only 1990s games I think I ever played was like really old school RTS games. Don't. Ah, good man. Lord, I'm a wee bit thirsty and hungry, so I guess it's time to drink. I want just the mercenary. Like, the only thing I want remastered is Red Alert 2. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, the original Mercenaries game, and Red Alert 2. They're like, if they get remastered, I'd be loving life. And I hope to live to the day that I see them remastered. But yeah. if we are going to get to 1 million subs for Mo to do a little run, or for Mo to stream a bit of Fallout. For Mo to stream a bit of Fallout. A prototype remaster? Yes. 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 In order to reach 1 million subs, we've got to change things up a bit. That's why on the 4th of July, you're gonna see how we're gonna get there. Man's about to become a SWAT in Call of Duty. Well, yes, do it for Mo. Ugh. That's why we're really here. If it weren't for Mo, we wouldn't be here. Yeah.
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
I mean, if we can get to this stage, right? This point. I have a few canon moments that I think could maybe get us to 1 million subs. Which is Elder Scrolls 6 releases. No. This is like my timeline. This is like my perfect timeline envisioned, right? Finish all the Fallout series, right? Fallout 3 Remaster drops. We batter it. I do guides. I do everything that I normally do, but right from the moment it's out, so you can catch the wave and take everything that comes with it, because the longer a game's out, the more views, like guides and whatnot, like rack up. Fallout New Vegas drops a remaster. Do the same thing. We're climbing the ranks. Things are looking good. Pivot into Skyrim with an Elder Scrolls 6 like release date coming. Then when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, drop shorts, drop guides, 100% run. The game is like critically acclaimed, like Game of the Year. It comes out and it's just massive. And then we turn to Mo and go, "You ready to play a bit of Fallout? Fallout 4." Weren't the dogs meant to be like zombies? Have to say the concept art for it is phenomenal. I know for very obvious reasons they couldn't go through with it, but oh. Huh. I'm not even going to complain that this isn't a difficult battle. Oh.
Gracious. It's all clearer.
No. No. Serious?
Mother.
Your Majesty?
More tests will need to be run, but early indications point to a full success.
Truly?
Glad you're back with us, Your Majesty.
It's like a fog has been lifted.
Have some heart. Give her a moment.
What comes next, we don't know. That's the beauty of science.
Okay, I like this Angel run, I have to say.
Lord Chancellor Smythe needs a certain order signed, Her penmanship will be a perfect test for the efficacy of this formula, and a control for future studies on her progression.
I just need to sign this.
Yes, Mother.
And I will start preparing for your first public appearance.
That might be a bit premature.
Or it could yield the perfect data.
My mother is not your pet science experiment.
Isn't she? She'll be in my care for the foreseeable future. Good. Now leave us. There's much to study.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Class. Imagine I died there. Imagine that had killed me. I mean, it would have been completely my fault, so. She really needs that moisturizer. A Morrowind remaster would be amazing because I don't know what Morrowind even looks like.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
I've kind of seen what it looks like, but... Or am I thinking... Oh, sorry. Apologies. I have seen Morrowind. I was thinking of Daggerfall. I was like, a Daggerfall remake? I'll be crazy. Morrowind was just before Oblivion, wasn't it? Night Sheep, Night Talon. If you go out those doors before curing the Queen, you can't open them to come back in. Pigeon. Oh, bits of a pigeon. Pigeon nuggets. Mmm, delicious. Yeah, I'm glad we now have some games that I'm fairly hyped and excited for. Didn't have too many until now. Yep, we're on the right track. Like, look at this game. Look how beautiful this place looks. All done for free. But let's think of some of the other amazing mods that we played through. Sim Settlements 2. Phenomenal story. America Rising 2. Phenomenal story.
London is the place for me.
I lost London Bridge because everyone was too unhappy. It happens. It's a big glitch when you try and get them back, though. So, like, if you're playing this, never lose your settlements. I lost Lambeth, and I technically still can't get it back.
A little too close for comfort, mate.
God save our gracious queen. Long live our noble queen.
The Long 15 was another good one. There's a couple that we haven't even really touched on. So there's Frost. There's the one that adds all the different creatures to the game. Mutant Menagerie. And then there's a few others.
Rule Britannia! Britannia rule the waves! Britons never, never, never shall be slaves!
Dust? Oh yeah, Dust. I have to try it too. Okay, so I went and literally cured the Queen of Ghoulification to get you your generalship, George Major.
If you've returned with more drivel from Smythe, you can walk back out that door.
Have your bleeding orders from the Queen.
Fresh and abrasive. Your mother would be ashamed she raised one so callous. What am I without my post?
Someone who can still do good for the crown. Your grandest mum, but our life's not for.
There is truth in your words, painful as they've been. I'll take my leave of you now. I must attend to my belongings and find new quarters.
God save the Queen.
You need anything?
Where was that other cheeky one?
I stand before you as your new general. By the orders of Her Royal Highness and with the full support of the gentry, I have been tasked with ensuring Blighty remains at peace. I cannot do that without each and every one of you. We cannot waver. We cannot yield to fear. There is chaos out there, yes. The streets are more dangerous than they were yesterday. But we are no strangers to danger. Death or glory, Tommies, death or glory. Those are our options. So, let us choose glory. Let us bring the Queen's peace to the boroughs so that they may all feel safe. Go, march, stamp out that chaos and restore order. This is your city as much as mine. Make her a place fit for us all. Glad you're with us. Any news?
Hey, you must be the Sivion who General's looking for. Someone's on his personal line asking about you. Says it's urgent.
Stop running around like a cock.
I was wondering how long it would take that servile buffoon to find you.
You found me, now what? Not even a hello?
Now we talk. Good work with the Tommies. But we'll have to delay our meeting further, I'm afraid. To really put an end to this rebellion, we need unity. A common goal. Without that, violence only begets violence, and we want a monopoly on it.
Who's the enemy?
Who is the wrong question. It's what, as in what they represent. Simply put, this enemy will seek to undermine the safety and security of all London's people. The best lie has a grain of truth, after all. And this is where the genius of my plan takes fruition. Our enemy shall be called Angel. You see, we've taken bold steps, you and I, to get to this position. Whispers of our organization have inevitably begun to spread. But it's too late. We already control everything, and they don't even know it. In fear of Angel, the people shall submit to it. Now is the time, my dear friend, to catapult Angel onto the national stage. Go to Land's End Inn in Peckham. Your luggage will await you in room 5. Be seeing you.
Okay. Oh.
You'd have to be insane to take on the
This is certainly picking up the pace. Picking up the pace indeed. Interesting. I have no idea what way this is going.
Run like hell and you'll be there.
I suppose Land's End is just down this way, so we will proceed and see what's what about it. Anything impeding us? Nope. Unusually quiet. Maybe the Tommies did just go from street to street and wipe everyone out.
A tyrant approaches! Rally here!
Alright, to get the Land's End, I could just go straight this way. Yes. Yes, I can. Ahmed's gun store. I forgot about this.
Welcome, welcome. Take a look.
Oh, beauty.
Good day to you.
Wouldn't have thought a map of London could include Land's End. Well, it's a Land's End ill, but, you know. Wessex Micro. Oh, no. That's the Laws Bank. J Laws Bank. Yeah, we ain't going that way. It's a hooligan stronghold. So he says the real enemy to everyone will be Angel, so he's going to make himself a bit of a boogeyman, but wonder does this still end with like a massive attack on the city of London? Or, sorry, on Westminster? Like it is in the other ones?
Good day to you.
Room 5?
Good day, Mrs. Fitzwilliams. Then I say, what can I do for you? Manners will get you far in life. I just had Henry bring your luggage up. Here's your key.
Oh, here, how long? To food.
Good day to you. You'll find your luggage safe and secure in your room.
People with good head and their shoulders are short supply.
Oh, thank you. I'll be around if there's anything I can do for you.
Maybe that helps me later on. Now, what is this? Okay, let's see. Field agent Wayfarer object. The mission is simple. Wipe out the settlement in Peckham. Plant false evidence of foreign saboteurs. Burn it all. Leave no survivors. Hoist the angel flag. Hand the briefcase over to the Tommies.
Huh?
Peckham? Oh, is that... There is a little settlement. I always wondered why... I will admit, in the 100% run, I complained that the settlement doesn't have much use to it. Didn't realise we'd have to go and burn it. That makes so much sense. I will burn this settlement. We'll burn this settlement and I'll do this today. He thinks. Whoa. That is mad how much that is there to ruin my day. No, we don't do that here. Sirentron. What? Oh, you can't leave? Right, time to do a wee bit of... I loved that. That was good fun.
I've got movement. You there. What's happened here?
Was Angel, they had their agents hiding here?
Angel. I've only heard whispers. That must be their flag. But why Peckham?
I think they were taking out a double agent, burnt the whole, I think they were taking out a double agent, burnt the whole place to the ground.
Targeting the quiet places. Nowhere's safe anymore. But why do you know so much?
Right. Falsified documents. When I saw the burning buildings, I shot at one of them and it was only a graze. They dropped
This
this.
briefcase has everything. Plans, notes, diagrams. You've been through quite the ordeal. I can see the burns and bullet holes in your clothes. Come. We'll take you somewhere safe to catch your breath.
Where are we going?
The Imperial War Museum. We've got plenty of Tommies ready for Angel or anything else. You can rest easy there.
You got punked, man. Look in your faces. Realize I'm not the one who killed everyone. No thank you, really want.
Right then. Follow close. We'll keep an eye out for any stray Angel agents in the area.
Oh, this is cool.
I'm Lieutenant Morgan Morgan, by the way.
Just doing my duty. As quickly as you solve this, will you be promoted? No worries. Wait, your name's Morgan Morgan? That can't be normal. About time somebody thanked me. Okay, as far as gone long enough, I killed everyone.
That's all any of us can do. Take your time catching your breath. You're a hero, after all. This is the least we can do.
Nice.
I'm here to serve.
I am intrigued. I have no idea where this is heading. Although I'll tell you what, I'll tell you where I'm heading. To being dead soon if I don't drink something. Back to Covent Gardens. I need to sleep. Here the Thames is wet. Is it now? Well, why didn't you say so? I do love that if you drink out of it, it's irradiated. But it's not like super ultra irradiated, it's just slightly irradiated. While if you swim or put your foot in it, you just like get turned into the elephant's foot from Chernobyl.
God's sake, a little too close for comfort, mate.
Map showed it was still there where the settlement was. Ah. Watch there be a Sirentron just right up here, right to ruin my day.
Yeah.
No, we're safe. For now.
End of the last.
Do I still have my angel thing? Every time I see those big guys and the cyber pigeons, I'm like, oh no. I do wish I had continued with the main storyline a bit further in my 100% run. I did explore a lot of the map without seeing Camelot or the Fifth Column or Angel. It was a peaceful run. Anywho. Take that glass of water like 4 a.m. when your mouth's drier than Gandhi's flip-flop. Sweet. And on that note, we're going to sleep. We're going to see where it teleports us. I think I'll do this for today. I'm excited. I don't know what way the storyline's going. It didn't even teleport us. We're here. We're still here in Covent Gardens, which is great. So, you have a good evening. You enjoying the Angel storyline? I don't know where it's going to go. So, I'm so excited for tomorrow to see where the Angel story goes. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow could be the last episode. The day after could be. We're getting close by the looks of it. Unless, you know, I do a lot and then die again. But, you know, always expect the unexpected. Anyways, have a good time wherever you're going. Whatever you're going on to do. There's the 24/7. There's the Discord. I leave it up to you and where you want to go. And good to see everyone over on YouTube as well. Hope you enjoyed the show. And I will, I'll see you all tomorrow, 3 p.m. Wait, 3 p.m. UK? 12 o'clock Eastern? 10 a.m.? Wait a minute. What's our time? No, 8 o'clock UK. What am I talking about? 8 o'clock UK. It's 3 p.m. Eastern. That's better. I used to say that a lot at the end of a lot of the streams, and I now don't. So, gonna give a grand a wee phone call. Have a great time, everyone. Hank, you'll so very, very much.